Everyone is telling you to trust Meta's new AI and load 50 ads into one campaign. They are wrong. I've audited dozens of ad accounts, and media buyers actually making money are doing the complete opposite. I'm about to show you what Meta ANDROMEDA actually is, why their recommendations might be killing your ROAS, and the real strategy that 7, 8, and 9-figure brands are using instead. By the way, I'm John. I don't have affiliate links, courses, or communities to sell you. I manage Meta ads for a living. First, let's understand what we're dealing with. Meta ANDROMEDA isn't just another algorithm update. It's a complete rebuild of how ads get delivered. Meta actually claims that it can process 10 million plus ads per millisecond. It actually has seen 22% ROAS improvement across all ad accounts. For practical ways, what it means is instead of you launching different campaigns, multiple campaigns with 3 to 5 ads per ad set or campaign, you need to launch 50 plus ad creatives per campaign. We'll see about that. Here's how it works. When someone opens Facebook or Instagram, ANDROMEDA instantly processes millions of potential ads in milliseconds. We are talking about going from millions down to a few thousand relevant options before the ranking system decides what actually gets shown. And it's built on 3 core technologies: deep neural networks that predict user behavior, hierarchical indexing that organizes ads like a massive filing system, and real-time processing that learns from every single interaction. In plain English now, AI is very good at data processing. They use AI to index what you do inside the platform, every single click that you've actually made, and they take all this information and they know much better what is the next thing that you would like. This is the first thing. And the second thing is that they scan all of the ads that advertisers are actually running. They see what creatives they have, what they write inside the ad, what is the ad copy, what is the script for the video. And based on that, they match you and the ads. So basically, you go broad and Facebook is going to show the ad to the exact prospect that you're looking for. This is the premise. And if you don't believe that Meta can actually know what you'll want in the future by using AI without you knowing it first, please watch this video right here.
How random do you think you are? A few months ago, I made this rock, paper, scissors engine to answer that question. And how it works is simple. It starts off by having absolutely no clue what the hell you're going to play. But as you play more and more, it begins building a psychological profile off of your moves to better predict what you play in return.
So basically, this college kid actually create a rock, paper, scissors game. Using AI, it can predict what you are going to select next. So imagine what Meta can do with all the data that it has about you, with all the clicks, every single click, every single post that you've made, every single like, every single comment across Meta and Instagram. They know you better than you. So yes, they will be able to predict what you'll want next. And that's what ANDROMEDA is all about. Now the reality check though. I've audited over 30 ad accounts in the past 6 months, and here's what I found. The media buyers actually making money aren't following Meta's playbook, at least for now. Meta says load 50 ads into one campaign, use product targeting only, and let the AI pick winners. But experienced media buyers are still using 3 to 6 ads per ad set, maximum 10 to 20 in advanced plus campaigns, and maintain manual scaling control. Why? Because when you load 50 ads into one campaign, the algorithm only picks 1 or 2 winners and completely ignores the rest. The problem is, those overlooked creatives might be gold mines for specific audience segments. Think about it this way. Would you rather have 1 superstar creative that the algorithm loves or 7 solid performers that you can scale independently? Most profitable accounts choose the 7 because it's much easier to scale multiple winners than to pray your one creative doesn't hit fatigue. And here's a critical insight. The algorithm is optimizing for Meta's goals: maximum engagement and time on platform. Your goal is maximum profit. Sometimes these align, sometimes they don't. At some point in the future, yes, it is definitely going to work. But right now, it is in a very early stage. It doesn't really work properly. It simply doesn't. You cannot run a Facebook ad account like this. So what's the solution? It's not about completely ignoring ANDROMEDA. That would be stupid. It's about using it strategically. The winning approach has 3 components. First, creative diversification matters. Don't just create 50 variations of the same ad. Create different angles, different hooks, different formats that speak to different psychological triggers. Second, journey-based targeting. Your prospecting creative should be different from your retargeting creative. The person seeing your brand for the first time needs different messaging than someone who visited your site but didn't buy. And third, maintain manual oversight. Test meta suggestion, but don't hand over complete control. Split your campaign so you can scale what works without the algorithm prematurely killing profitable ads. Now, if you want to optimize for Andromeda without getting burned, here's your action plan. Step 1. Audit your creative volume. Do you have fewer than 20 active creatives total? You're probably underperforming. But don't just add 50 variations. Create 20 genuinely different approaches. Step 2. Test the consolidation. Take one of your existing campaigns and try Meta's approach with one ad set and containing 25 creatives. Run it for 2 weeks, but keep your control campaigns running. And phase 3, scale what works, split underperformance, and maintain manual control. The first thing that you need to remember for this particular thing, for Andromeda and for your ad account in general, test. You need to test if the new setup is actually working for your ad account specifically and for your niche and for your product, because if you don't, you're going to stay behind. But don't rely solely on what Meta tells you, because you are going to be left behind for sure. And of course, for Andromeda to actually work properly, you have to have CAPI, API server-to-server integration with Facebook, and that's something that if you have a Shopify store, it's going to be already built in. If you don't, make sure that you have that, because if you don't consolidate or not, your ads are going to underperform. Here's something most marketers don't fully grasp about Meta's platform, and this is crucial for your long-term success. The algorithm is constantly changing. That strategy you tested 6 months ago that completely flopped, it might be your gold mine today. That winning campaign structure from last year, it might be dead in the water now. And I see this all the time when I audit accounts. A client will tell me, we tried consolidate campaigns before and it didn't work. Or we tested 30 ads in one campaign and it was a disaster. And I have to explain, that was then. This is now. This brings us to the most important principle in all of performance marketing. Trust data. Not Meta's opinions, not Guru's opinions, and especially not your own past experiences. And that is something that many media buyers, that they've been doing this for 10 plus years, they fall into this trap. Because this is what they know, but the game is changing. It's like you're master at soccer, you remain master at soccer. But imagine if the game was actually changing all the time. You have to adapt. Don't trust Meta when they tell you to load 50 ads and forget about it. Don't trust latest Facebook ad scores telling you their secret method, and don't trust your own assumptions about what you should work based on what worked before. Trust your data, run the tests, let the numbers decide. The winning mindset is simple. Test everything, optimize based on data, scale what works, rinse and repeat. And I want to leave you with this message. The algorithm evolves, your strategy must too. I hope you found this helpful. See you in the next one.